It looks like it's beginning on your Monday all the way through early morning Tuesday. We could see some scattered showers and some gusty winds. Now the breeze is going to be with us much of the week because we've got these two big systems in the Atlantic. So together is going to be the unique situation that we have not experienced before. Imelda becoming a tropical storm this afternoon and winds sustained at 40 miles an hour, movement to the north at 9 miles an hour. We do see that Imelda continues to bring threats to the Florida coastline. Not only rip currents and the high surf there, but some heavy rain and a concern for those gusts. They're going to be a lot closer to the impact of those tropical rain bands, and you can see them building here right over areas of the Bahamas on that southeastern quadrant of the storm. Right now we've got the distance between Imelda and of course Humberto at 756 miles, and this is perfect for the two of them to start interacting together, and so we believe that's what's going to happen and will help to steer Imelda away from the coast. But this is a powerhouse hurricane. Look at this, 145-mile-an-hour wind sustained. Right now is a Category 4. It was a Category 5 just earlier today. Its movement still at about northwest at 13 miles an hour, so not terribly fast, but if that storm does slow down or lose any kind of intensity over the next couple of days, that could change Imelda's track a little bit too. Currently though, we like this track because it takes it sooner away from the coastline of North Carolina and South Carolina and turns it a little bit farther to the north and east sooner around Tuesday at about 2 a.m. becoming 70-mile-an-hour wind, so top end there just before it becomes a hurricane by Tuesday afternoon, and then turning all the way heading toward Bermuda to the south. And meantime, Humberto turning around Bermuda, hopefully not impacting them directly, but it does look like it'll be a few hundred miles off the coast. So lots of activity in the Atlantic to create very choppy waters and dangerous marine conditions. We're talking about the wave heights that are going to come up anywhere around the center of Humberto to about 40 to 50 feet. It's impressive right now with this storm how much water will be displaced too. So that's what will create the swells for us along the North Carolina coast. That will be an impact. These are twin tropical systems here showing you the models that are varying in their forecast tracks. We still have a couple here for Imelda that could take the system off to the north and west at some point if things don't work out perfectly. But it does look like a much better scenario because Imelda was slower to start, that it's going to stay away from the North Carolina coast. We still have a chance to see some impacts. Now, we've got unsettled weather already because of a boundary that's been sitting with us. Scattered showers may develop through early tomorrow morning, through the afternoon tomorrow, and continue through Tuesday night and into early morning on Tuesday before we see some scattered showers start to taper gradually throughout the day. But with that northeasterly breeze, it's more shower action than it is storms, and it is going to be gusty at times. We could see some gusts 15 to 25 miles an hour, top end 30 in the eastern triad if we see that, but 65 degrees in the morning, increase in our rain chances, and it brings up impact days for you. For the foothills, from 63 into the low 70s, so you might be a little farther removed from the rain chances for us overall, and it does look like less of an impact for you, but still seeing those scattered showers too, and more tropical in nature because it's interacting with our front that's sitting at the coast and lifting that in from Imelda. So 58 degrees for temperatures overnight in the mountains with foggy conditions. You have mostly cloudy skies. A few scattered showers could build toward the mountains too. You're not completely dry, but you do have less rainfall totals likely. And you're looking at 76/100ths of an inch out there, possible for the triad as we get you from your Sunday into your Monday and Tuesday, up to 1.5 inches it looks like. And we're looking at that 5 to 10 foot wave height right at our coast in the Carolinas from Myrtle Beach through Wilmington. Surf zone areas are going to be hit hard too by breaking waves along with the longshore current. So it will be very dangerous to be in the water in these zones. 10 to 15 foot wave heights, so we've got some gale watches that are up along our coast along with those high surf advisories and rip current warnings. These two systems though passing a couple hundred miles off the coast, but the swells will be intense from Humberto first, and then of course Imelda's impact too will be felt right along our beaches, and it will be interesting to see how this shapes up with having two systems together. But lower inland impact on the current track, still expecting some rain and breezy conditions through the triad as we go through middle of the week. We start to clear out though. So Wednesday we start to see some sunshine returning. Heavy rainfall is still possible along the North Carolina coast, and we could see some 2 to 4 inches, some pockets there where we do get some brief flash flooding as a result. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour forecast for folks with winds tomorrow. As we get you through your Monday morning, we start to see some of those scattered showers lift lift through, and this is between noon and 1 o'clock. Those rain chances start to build. The gusts come up to 20 miles an hour in the eastern triad, maybe 25 miles an hour throughout the afternoon hours. We'll also see the winds stay with us through Tuesday morning. So the winds should still be coming up because at this point Imelda is off the coast turning, but we still have the northeasterly breeze and that high pressure system trying to build in. So there will be a lot of pressure gradients here that will help to increase the wind speeds for you. We've got still some lingering scattered showers on Tuesday. It looks mainly early, maybe a spotty shower or two with that system though pulling away on your Monday. Looks to be the most impactful day for us with the better rain chances in the eastern triad all the way through Winston-Salem and Greensboro with some soaking beneficial rains, 1.5 to even 2 inches. Not out of the question in a few spots. So gusts 15 to 30. So brief heavy rain ponding on the roads, and then we get to say goodbye to Imelda and Humberto as we head through middle of the week. And we dry out. We have beautiful fall-like conditions with 72 on Wednesday, dry, sunny, and nice.
You're watching WXII 12 Sports.
The Carolina Panthers dominated through all 3 phases of the game in Week 3's 30-0 home opener over the Falcons, a game that gave Panthers fans a lot of hope for what this team can be this season. Now it's about making sure it's not a one-hit wonder and can continue on the road this week in Foxborough. A pair of 1 and 2 teams, Panthers and Patriots. A win would put Carolina at 500 for the first time since 2021. Carolina with the ball to start, 1st and 10 at the New England 23. Bryce Young finds Tetero and McMillan for a gain of 16. That sets up 1st and goal now from the 7. Young to Tommy Tremble, 7 plays, 76 yards, and the Panthers are on the board to start. Miss PAT will keep it 6-0. Special teams was unstoppable in Week 3, but now it will be back-to-back blunders to start this game. After that missed extra point, things will only get worse. Marcus Jones is up the sideline past midfield, and he will not